Nearly 3 years later, the memories of January 6th are still with all of us, especially for law enforcement officers who fought so bravely to protect the U.S. Capitol. For one of those officers, the quest to hold those responsible accountable continues each and every day.
Tonight, Chief Investigative Reporter Eric Flack sits down with former U.S. Capitol Police Sergeant Aquillino Gonell. He's opening up about his new memoir and mission in court in a WUSA 9 exclusive.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I never realized that the biggest threat to our country will come from those I have sworn to protect. January 6th was a horrible day where I almost lost my life.
Day after day.
Help me. Help me. Pull me the up.
Defendant after defendant. Former U.S. Capitol Police Sergeant Aquillino Gonell sits inside a U.S. District courtroom.
I still have PTSD remembering what happened to me and my colleagues that day. I'm asking you for maximum years in prison.
Reliving the darkest day of his life.
Please don't desecrate the sacrifices I made that day. Thank you. Sincerely, Sergeant Aquillino Gonell.
You're listening to the victim impact statements Gonell continues to read at the sentencings of Capitol riot defendants, now 3 years after that vicious attack. He estimates he's appeared at more than 20 sentencings and counting, with no plans to stop.
Are there days where your wife says, hey, maybe don't go back to court?
Yeah, many times, and I keep telling her that I want full accountability especially about those people who assaulted me.
A veteran of the Iraq War, Gonell suffered severe injuries to his feet, hands, and shoulders defending the West Terrace of the Capitol.
What are those emotions like when you're sitting in court and you see the man who broke your shield with a flagpole, or the man who injured your arm and your hand? What are those emotions like?
It changes. It ranges from anger, it ranges from disappointment, it ranges from I can't believe they're using their military background to get leniency, describing some of these symptoms that they deal with PTSD and being overseas. And well, I did that same thing, and you're describing my own symptoms.
Gonell has now chronicled his journey in a new book, American Shield.
As a way for me to tell my own story, my own testimony.
Growing up in the Dominican Republic, later becoming a U.S. citizen while serving in the Army before a 17-year career with the U.S. Capitol Police Department. That career ended in December 2022, Gonell handing in his badge to focus on his physical and mental recovery. At the time, he was on track to become a lieutenant.
I still have on my phone GPS, the address of work. And I do miss it.
It's that pain that drives Gonell to keep coming back to court. He says only once so far did he believe a defendant was truly sorry for what he did.
He said something along the line that a man is worth what he does for a living.
It was Kyle Fitzsimons, the man who caused the career-ending injury to Gonell's shoulder.
And then he said that he was sorry for taking my job, my career. And he also said, thank you for not shooting at me, because he knew I was very close.
Sergeant Gonell told us with every trial he shows up at, every sentence he sees handed down, the faith in democracy he had shattered on January 6th is slowly repaired. In fact, the day after we spoke, his wife became a full-fledged member of that democracy, sworn in as a naturalized U.S. citizen, a proud husband right there, taking pictures of it all.
So it's because of the stand you took that she can become,
I think so,
a U.S. citizen?
I think so. Because had the mob succeeded on January 6th, I don't think we will have a democracy. I don't think we'll have a United States of America.
Sergeant Gonell tells us he will mark Saturday's 3rd anniversary of the Capitol attack at home with his family. He's already scheduled to appear at the trials or sentencings of at least 8 more Capitol riot defendants in the coming months.